Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Yapping with SC and Friends. I'm your host, the social media titan, and your future manager of influencers, Sienna SC Chanel.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 3. And I just want to say is thank you so much for tuning in. And also, I got some new subscriber here, so welcome. Normally, I bring my friends along as we yap about anything going on with wrestling, music, and life in general, too, because it's my show and I love to yap the hell out of it as well. Now, before we get into the topic of episode 3, I would like to introduce to my friends, which I met two of them in person, and I'm gonna meet one of them this year, which you better come to All In or SummerSlam. Anyway, to introduce that person in question that I'm going to be meeting up this year, hopefully, he is the nostalgic merchant and he is the member of the main event media and a lover of troll mix. Say hello to Deontay McCord, aka Tay.
Yeah, what did you? First of all, the troll mixing is not true.
Yes, it
So what?
is.
Yeah,
I've seen it. It is true.
whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited to be on here. And just yap. Follow me. TikTok, NBA Tail 2, NBA Tay Talks Wrestling. I got a YouTube channel, same name, NBA Tail 2. And yeah, let's yap.
All right. And then right next to him, I met him in person and he is a amazing gentleman. He is one of the big six of the main event media, future wrestler, talented rapper. He is motherfucking TJ Gatsby.
I love when people do intros for me because they always go all out with it, and it feels so warm and like fuzzy and shit. I'm so excited to be here. I don't want to say I've been on a lull lately, just yearning to be in front of a camera with a bunch of my friends, and now I get the chance to do that again, and it's gonna be so fucking awesome.
Exactly. And hearing all your banters and all that stuff. And again, brother, thank you so much for being here in my show as well, and being an amazing bro, especially during like Mania weekend too. You saved me
Mm.
from being homeless. So it's like perfect. So but yeah, we got each other back. But again, welcome. And last but not least, the person right, in the bottom TJ next to me, of course. I met her. She's a baddie. She's a mother. She is the member of the Familia podcast and one of the newest member of the Off the Top Media as well. Say hello to the ring queen, Michaela.
Oh, bestie, that was the best intro ever. I love you so much.
Love you too.
I'm so excited to be here. Yes, I love all things wrestling, and I'm also a mom, and I also watch reality TV. And so I have a whole list of just all these knowledge that I don't get to do anything with. So I'm excited.
Oh yeah. And again, bestie, welcome to my show, whichever channel show, whatever. It's been a long day, y'all. So anyway, everyone, welcome aboard. And I know we're gonna be talking so much today for the topic, but before that, we're gonna be sponsoring, of course, on this episode, sponsored by, of course, SeatGeek. So take it away, me.
Today's sponsorship of this video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So I know there's going to be a lot of like sporting events, concerts, festivals, events, and everything that's going on. And I know that due to the state of this economy, ticket pricing are going into high. But with SeatGeek.com, it's a ticket website where the prices are very reasonable, and especially they have like the color coding system to make sure of like the pricing of the ticket is good, and also with like the seat view as well. Now then, I got a code for y'all. So for first time user of SeatGeek, I'll give you my promo code if you use Sienna Chanel, and you'll save $20 off of your first SeatGeek purchase. So all I can say is use SeatGeek.com if you can able to get the ticket. Use that code, and then you'll be good to go. Available on the website and on the app. So thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video.
All right, everyone, again, thank you, SeatGeek. Again, use my code siennachanel to save $20 off of your first purchase. And again, if you have not seen the last episode of Yapping with SD and Friends, and also I did promote it on my Instagram story, like the commission I'm earning from SeatGeek and also on Rendering Raw, all proceed will go towards the Wildfire Disaster and Relief Fund that is going on in LA. As you all know, there has been a wildfire that's been going on ever since the beginning of the year. And unfortunately, there's more wildfire that's already been inflamed. The big wildfire is already almost been contained, but still, any amount would be doable as long as it will go towards the first responders. So I'll have everything in the link down in the description bar below. So that way y'all can make a donation and all that. And again, my heart goes out to everyone that is affected during the wildfire down in the LA County area. With that being said, y'all, we are now in episode 3 of Yapping with SD and Friends. And like I said, it depends on my mood, like when I'll be recording and all that. But we have a big week going on, and a lot of crazy shit has been going on lately in the world, too, of course. And this is what episode 3 is going to be talking about. Penta's WWE debut talks, the TikTok ban drama, and the uncertainty. More drama in AEW because drama left and right. And then, of course, Royal Rumble is coming up this weekend, and it's going to be insane, y'all. But anyway, with that being said, we're going to start off with something that we're going to talk about it just to kick it off. It's of course, Cero Miedo, Penta's WWE debut and talks. Y'all know January 13th, Penta made his WWE debut, and we already know that he's going to be making his debut, obviously, because like on the day of like his debut, WWE Shop did release his merch, of course, the graphic and everything. I mean, even Michael Cole stated it's the worst kept secret. Yeah, no
Uh,
crap, because like it's all because of social media. We all knew that he's gonna be coming to WWE in the first place, right, y'all?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like, let's be for real. Like, we all know like what's going on with the drama with like AEW, which we'll get into that later. You know, with the Lucha Bro, and then the situation going on with Ray Phoenix and Penta. But Penta left, and then lo and behold, and I would say his debut was very well received. Like I could even stop watching that match against Chad Gable 3 times total. That's how amazing that match was. Like from the entrance to the in ring and afterwards, it was amazing. And y'all, you can start whoever want to go first.
I guess I'll go first. I'm going to Prince's debut. I was very surprised he got a pop though. Very surprised because
Mm-hmm.
when wrestlers come in from the outside, they don't get a large pop. So that one surprised me. But he had a dope ass match too. So and his presentation, top tier. His presentation is top tier. The
Oh
little
my God,
spinning
yeah.
pyro thing, yes, I love it.
It was amazing. And I'm glad that it wasn't a squash match either. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking to Doug about that, and I think that it was really good that he not only got to put on an amazing match with Chad Gable for like the first time, but he won it, but it got to showcase both of their abilities. And I think that their chemistry was off the charts. I would watch them go at it again and again and again. I really would, and I wouldn't get bored of it.
Oh, for sure. In fact, if they wanted to do like a best of 7 with them, hey, take my money. Take my money. If whenever they do the PLE in Mexico, that's got to be on the card. Penta and Gable has to be on the card. Make it a fucking Iron Man match if you have to. Just give them 30 minutes to go out there and just fucking cook, and we'll be set. We'll be set.
Oh, indeed. Like the fact of the matter is that like how Chad and Penta like getting more of a pop during this match, it was incredible. Especially like it was in San Jose, California. Like originally Penta's supposed to be making his debut on the debut of Netflix, but they just don't want to like overshadow it because of like a lot of the matches and segment has been going on, which makes sense. But then having it like the second week after the Netflix debut would make more sense, especially it was in San Jose, California, which is very heavily known for lucha libre wrestling too. And trust me, as someone that is from the Bay Area, of course, and NorCal as a whole, like there's a lot of lucha libre fans out there. And with that, it was very, very well received too. And honestly, to say
Oh
y'all,
man.
like for Chad Gable, I have not seen the level of Chad Gable ever since his NXT debut when he was teaming with Jason Jordan as American Alpha. Like the way that like he put Penta into a clinic, it's like this is the Chad Gable I definitely miss when he was in NXT for sure. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
can
it was
definitely
clear they were
miss.
having fun. They were having so much
Mhm.
fun during that. It was like watching two boys just playing around playing wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like and getting to watch a little boy basically live his dream. And
Mhm.
I thought it was executed beautifully, beautifully.
Yeah, exactly. And like I would like to see that again, but then lo and behold, like it looks like they're going to be continuing on with this whole feud, even though Penta did have another match on the recent episode of Monday Night Raw against Pete Dunne, which that match was cool, you know. I enjoyed it. I know y'all enjoy it too, though. But the story is not over yet between Penta and Chad Gable, of course, because as we all know, Chad and American May did confront a Judgment Day, mainly Dominic Mysterio, asking about like some secret lucha libre stuff going on or something like that. And so this whole like feud with Penta and Chad is not over yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all. In fact, I I go as far as say I believe they're both going to be in the Rumble, and I think one of
Hmm.
them is going to eliminate the other.
Facts. And then from the looks of it, the next PLE after the Rumble is going to be Elimination Chambers, which is
Penta
going
and
to
the
be
Elimination
in.
Chamber would go insane.
Yeah, and it's gonna be in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Unless they're gonna do another Saturday night main event. I don't know. When did it announce about the Saturday night main event? The next one, because I know it just happened by the time of the recording the video. It just went off the air on Saturday.
Let me check because I know they
Yeah.
said something about the dates and stuff. I want to say I want to say March, but I feel like that's completely fucking wrong. Um,
Hmm. Yeah. Like around that. But then I know it's how they say they're gonna be coming back to New York or something too, because I saw it on the promo for Saturday night main event like a couple days ago.
I thought they were only doing like four of those a year too. So I was under the impression that they were saving it for holidays, kind of like what they did with the tribute to the troops. But
Yeah.
again, I could be wrong.
I mean, like with the Saturday night main event, it's like more so for like a special to bring in more of the nostalgic.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just talk about Saturday night main event real quick. Like, honestly,
Can we?
the Saturday night main event was pretty solid. My favorite would be Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman. How much Fatu have been putting a murder on Braun Strowman? Like, holy shit.
He did not let up.
Found the
Yeah.
dates. May 24th is the next one, and then
Oh, is that the?
July 12th.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Oh, damn. May 12th.
Hmm.
I know one of them is gonna be in New York for
Yeah, I think
sure.
that's the May 24th one. I want to say.
Okay. Yes, Saturday Night Media, yeah, quick yap. That's what I call it. We're doing a quick yap about it. Okay. If anything, hopefully Saturday Night main event better come to California because I would love to see it in
I'm
person.
saying. I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, Saturday Night Main Event was crazy.
yeah. And honestly, to say is that, like, and just a reminder, Saturday Night Main Event is just like, a very special house show. Though it's not a PLE. I know some people are kind of like mixed up between a PLE and a glorified house show special,
Yeah.
but
That's what it is. It's just a special. It's
it
just a
is a
show special.
special. But I enjoyed it the most too, especially the contract signing, of course, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, and have HBK being the moderator for that. And of course, he did Super Kick KO, which was hilarious.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad too, because please, like, Shawn Michaels is the reason that I started watching wrestling. Like, don't you come for Heartbreak Kid like that. It's just not gonna happen.
And he
Like,
still
you
got it
That
thought
too.
he
motherfucking
still got
goat.
it. You
He
thought
still
that you
got it
had
too.
something.
He
Nah,
still got it
nah.
too.
He
Clean ass
got
Weekly
you.
music.
Boy, when he was charging that shit up, I felt like I was a kid again. I was like, do it. Do it.
I wanted
Kick
to
him.
cry.
Kill him.
I really
Do it.
did. It was the best.
I know. I was like, oh, dang, he went there though. But yeah. Yeah, that was a very enjoyable Saturday Night Main Event. The rest of the matches were cool, though. I know that, like, the IC match, it did deliver too, though. I already knew Braun Breaker's going to retain the title because there's no way that he's going to drop the title, because this is, for me, being so hopeful. I was hoping the person that Braun Breaker's going to, like, drop is going to be John Cena, because John Cena has never won the IC title. But if you win the IC title, he's going to be the ultimate WWE Grand Slam champion, since this is his final year, as an in-ring competitor before his retirement by the end of 2025.
Still
But
can't believe
then
it's
again,
almost over.
yeah, it's almost over. But then again, we got a lot going on too, which we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble, like, just later on down the road, y'all. But I'm happy that, Braun Breaker retained the title, even though I'm not a fan of Braun Breaker, but, it is what it is. Rhea versus Nia Jax match was cool, though, even though there was a lot of ass grabbing going on, but
I knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, they
Nia
said,
really
like,
said,
I mean, you could see how Nia did trying to get out of the pin, but then grabbing Rhea's butt. I mean, why?
And she could not get her
Exactly.
up for that last riptide. Like, she was struggling. She was struggling for that,
Mhm.
but I forgive her for it. It's okay. She can do no wrong. It's fine.
Exactly. And then, like, like, Jay versus Gunther's match was cool, though. But like I said, the match of the night would have to be the murder scene between, like, Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. And I'm so happy that, like, Jacob said yada to me again, because my Bay Area heart is hella happy too. And I can't wait for someone who can make the super hypey song again. Kick the Snake. If you're from the Bay, you
That's
know
my
that has to be broken.
word. Come
Mm-hmm.
on. It doesn't get better than that. Jacob Fatu is a national treasure, and you just. But I also, though, I don't want to be within 20 feet of him because
that's
I'm
fair.
not
That's
trying to get
very
murked.
valid.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's the coolest motherfucker ever. I mean, I met him a couple of times, before he got signed. But yeah, you don't want to, like, mess with him for sure, though. But yeah. But yeah, regardless, like, Saturday Night Main Event was a pretty solid show. I honestly like the first one a bit better, but the second one was enjoyable to watch, though.
It was
So
great.
yeah, yeah.
As Team E, I'm kind of sad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I'm a little sad. I really wanted Jay to win it. And I feel like he deserves it. And I'm just kind of like, if not now, then when? I don't know what the holdup is, you know? He's he's getting pops. He's putting on good matches. He's selling out merch. I need to know what more you guys need from this man to prove that he is worthy of being in the main event scene and having the main event title, because he's main event Jey Uso.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
made
anybody
it
can
seem
talk.
very close tonight. After he hit that spear and then the splash, and
Mhm.
usually, when they go for like the sitting cover and pull that bitch all the way back, I was like, oh god, are they gonna actually fucking do it? And that was
Mhm.
that was the closest like kick out since when Roman was champion. I have not seen a kick out that close since Roman was holding the title. I
Mm,
literally, I even thought he counted three. I said, "Oh my god, he did it! Oh my god!"
I was
for
already
real.
on the verge of tears. I was ready for it, and then he kicked out, and I was like, "It's done."
At that point, yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, Gunther's retaining." Oh man.
I'm like, oh well. Yeah, I mean, anything. Yeah, I mean, like it was a one solid match, but anything can happen with Jey Uso right after though, possibly Royal Rumble. But we'll get into that again. But hey, it was this close. Sheamus was close with the IC title though, but yeah, and Kay is back with the pizza, and there he is on that camera. For those of you who are wondering, yeah, what did you get for pizza?
I got some pepperoni pizza from Domino's,
Domino.
Woo! Nice.
and I want
But
to say,
yeah,
and I'm only
any
saying,
thoughts about Saturday Night Main Event?
oh, it was awesome. I thought it was good for what it was. It was good for what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
It did its job. It was cool seeing Shawn Michaels hit the super kick though. It was cool.
Mhm.
Felt like it was back in 2008 or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Jacob
for
Fatu
real,
Murder and
bro.
Braun Strowman was crazy.
I know. That's what we're talking about. Like, Fatu versus Braun Strowman's match was very memorable, especially like it became a murder scene.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
By the way, the Warriors lost.
I know. We're not doing good. I have to learn to accept the fact. Like
Why
I
would you
said, they're
say
not
that
the
to her, Tay? Why would you do that?
Because I hate the Warriors. So, and
Fuck
I know
you.
she's a Warriors
Fuck
fan.
you. All right. Fuck you.
yeah. Fuck OKC.
Hey, we're number one seed in the East, in the West. So.
Hey, who was that was on your team last season? Yeah, that's what I thought,
We
bitch.
don't, we don't talk about him. We
Yeah.
don't talk about
Exactly.
him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm gonna call
anyway,
We
Chris
here at
Hansen on your
Yapping
bitch ass. Keep
we can
playing.
do whatever we want, you know. Alrighty, so yeah, where you got talk about Saturday Night Main Event, where you talk about Penta, of course, which Penta he's gonna be doing well, of course. The feud with him and Chad Gable and American Made is still continue on, and we want to see more banger matches from them again together. Possibly also like counting each other in a Royal Rumble, maybe a build up towards elimination. Anything can happen, possibility too. So for that. But yeah, and if you want to talk about more drama, of course, shit. Let's just talk about anything that is going on, of course. The AEW backstabbing, backstage drama. What is the
backstabbing
backstabbing
drama.
sex? So much drama is going on with AEW lately. Like you have is the whole Britt Baker situation. Malachi Black is now done with AEW. They're already written it off for good. And then, of course, Ray Phoenix, Ricky Stark held hostage with AEW, especially like blocking with some appearance. And then there's already a rumor, which I'm going to put rumor into quotation, of talent being blocked for getting indie bookings for Mania 41 weekend.
Which is
Now,
why.
this is very wild to see at least because the fact of the matter is like in the past you have like some AEW talents are granted to make some of the indie appearance during Mania weekend. I mean, hell, I was at one of the GCW collective and Billy Stark and Athena was there at Tokyo Joshi Pro. Like what gives? And of course, like other talents too were appearing in some of the GCW collective. But my thing of it is that like now GCW has like some sort of kind of like a working relationship with TNA Wrestling and WWE because some of the WWE and TNA Wrestling star appear in GCW and like other promotion as well. I feel like with AEW, it sees as like a competition alike too. And it's like TK is starting to became crashing out to the extent though.
When does he never pension out?
I mean, he's been
Yeah,
crashed
that's
out
fair.
for quite some time, you know. And then, of course, like, the whole Britt Baker drama going on is that, like, Britt Baker is going to be is not being booked anymore. I know she still have like a contract left with AEW and whatnot. And especially now there's a report about like, she's being like very difficult to work with and all that. I mean, she started in AEW since day one, and she was the first woman to be announced to be part of the AEW roster. But then you have this like the crop of female talents coming in, and they're getting more momentum. I mean, Toni Storm with her character. And for those of you who have not watched Collision, Timeless Toni Storm is back. That's right. Toni Storm is getting pushed very hard. Mariah May's getting pushed very hard. Well, Harley Cameron's getting pushed. Julia Hart, Deanna Purrazzo, Taya Valkyrie with their tag teams, and so much more. And now with Britt, it's like she's not getting like as much modern momentum as it is too. And the last time, from what we see, is that she's supposed to be starting a feud with Serena D, but it never happened. All because of like a heat going on, especially with the situation going on with her and MJF and MJF's girlfriend slash backstage interviewer Alicia Atout too. This is very wild though,
It's
that Britt is
messy.
kind of like into this whole crash out mode in AEW.
It's wild, but I'm not surprised at all.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Hey,
always come off as kind of entitled to me. That's why I was never really a fan of her. Not just her character, but just her as a person. Like I'm pretty sure she's a nice person, but like also the thing with Thunder Rosa just didn't sit right with me. The Thunder Rosa stuff did not sit right with me at all. Like you drove that woman to have, offing thoughts. That
Yeah.
doesn't sit right with me, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say too much just because your boy is still trying to work on getting interviews from wrestlers out here, and not on people to be like, "Oh, he talks shit about wrestlers." But all I'm gonna say is this: Thunder Rosa ain't never lied a day in her life. That's all
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna say. That's
I'm gonna
all I'm
say
gonna
this.
say.
Look,
I'm gonna say
look,
this because, like, I have mutuals that are friends with Thunder Rosa, and also like seeing, what they said to Thunder Rosa. Also, like, remember AEW had that reality show called All Access or something like that,
Mm.
and remember they highlight the drama going on with Thunder Rosa and with Britt Baker. And from what I remember and watching the clips, Britt Baker had like a mean girl attitude. So for the way that she's been discussing about Thunder Rosa, it's like more of like a mean girl attitude for that. And with Thunder Rosa, look, she's innocent of all that all matters. I know that like she's been going through a lot, especially working with the injuries and all that stuff too. But it's like, why did you have to like, you know, being so like entitled entitled to like another like fellow worker? Like seriously.
You know what I think it is? Once Mercedes and Mariah and Tony came in, her
Mm-hmm.
spot went down, and I think she feels threatened, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
she used to be the top dog, and then
Yeah.
Mercedes came along, Mariah May, all that. So yeah, I think she just felt slighted, I guess, because she
Like
was
put
gonna
in
have a feud with
limelight
Serena
as
Deeb or
well.
something before she left. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, it don't
Exactly.
surprise me.
it's
Exactly.
it's just egos. It's egos. It's fighting for the top spot. It's
Ego.
you know,
No.
it's just I think I deserve it, and so I'm gonna act a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not gonna work. If you're talented, it's gonna go over well. But if you know, especially I don't know, remember if she was injured or why she wasn't on TV for a while, but there was like this long period of time where she wasn't on TV. And it made me really sad because I was a big Britt Baker fan. Like I didn't get into AEW until CM Punk came into AEW because I'm
Mm-hmm.
a huge CM Punk fan. And so I was like, well, if he's going, I'm going to give it a try. And there's only a couple of reasons I stayed, and it was because of Swerve, and it was because of MJF, and it was because of Britt Baker. I really, really enjoyed them. I enjoyed, their talents, but it's just the more stuff that comes out, whether it's true or not, it just leaves more of a bad taste in my mouth every time I go to watch AEW, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it just doesn't seem like something is not working. There's a wrench in the motor somewhere. It's, there, we need to put oil somewhere so that we can start running smoothly again. But also, they screwed up the Undisputed Kingdom storyline for me too. So
Oh
I'm
my
still a
god.
little
Oh,
salty about that. I'm
that.
not gonna
Oh
lie.
my god.
I'm really not gonna lie.
Yeah, they
But
really effed it up really hard. And, and people are wondering, where is Warlow? We haven't seen Warlow in months, but we all understand why, because he got into a car accident and we're not sure how long he's going to be out and whatnot, and just keep it into a private matter. And then like this whole like feud, and now Kyle O'Reilly is now back to be part of Undisputed Kingdom. The whole thing about that is kind of like jumping back and forth, and like MJF was a baby face, and then Adam Cole and Undisputed Kingdom was a heel, and now it's like y'all kind of switch it like that.
and then I
Like
feel like you're insulting
That
my
whole story
intelligence.
was dead on arrival. It was dead on
it was
arrival.
very weird.
Like you're making me try to believe something that not even 6 months ago you were trying to make me believe the opposite. And not only that, but whatever happened with Swerve and Bobby Lashley's, match, that everything for that stopped. Everything for that completely halted.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And now there's rumors swirling around about that. And it's like, can't I just want you to put out a good product so I
Yeah,
can
and
watch
then
it and so I can be entertained. Can we figure out how we can do that, please?
exactly. And then, the whole Death Rider storyline too. And now it's like, okay, so it's Death Riders versus AEW. And then now you're going into the feud with Death Riders versus Rated FTR, which we all gotta cope, which, I'm gonna say this. When they shortened Cope's name, I know at first everybody's like, F this, F this, we're gonna call him Adam Cope, we're gonna call him Edge. And then, of course, 5 minutes later, Cope! Cope! And it became so cliche and so cheesy like that too. But yeah, when it comes to AEW, I know they're trying to like focus more. It's just the wrestling itself, and then like storyline is just going into all over the place. And as of now, it's like the only good thing I would say about AEW, and this is like three things: Tony Storm, Timeless Tony Storm is back, of course. Second, the Hurt Syndicate, which now the Hurt Syndicate is the new AEW Tag Team Champion, of course. Which I wish Private Party should have held that title longer, but it's all good because I'm happy we hurt people, of course. And last but not least, Kenny Omega, which Kenny Omega is in a feud with the whole member of the Don Callis family. And from the looks of it, I know that him and Will Ospreay are going to be teaming up against them as in Australia, and possibly Kenny versus Konosuke Takeshita for the title, either for the AEW International title or even both AEW and the New Japan Level Openweight title. Those are the
Yeah,
three things that's going on that is good in AEW in my perspective. Everything else is like cool to like okay and skip all that too, you know. And don't get me wrong, y'all, and to my subscribers and followers, I mean, I still watch AEW. I've been watching AEW since their first inception, and I want them to succeed. I still really do still want them to see succeed, but they still got a lot of work to do, and they still need to be careful when it comes to like running the company before putting into like a really bad impression too, especially with the drama that is going on, you know. And that is the thing, like when it comes to like business practices and whatnot within wrestling. Yeah, but and all in all, I just want AEW to just like succeed, but then it's just still needs a lot of work to do.
A lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of gears, a lot of
a lot
oil.
of work indeed.
Hmm.
So many problems that he fixes.
Very, very for that. And speaking about promise, let's just talk about we need to let it all out because I know, yeah, state of social media and the future for us, which related to of this. The ByteDance band drama, which ByteDance is a company that runs CapCut, Lemonade, which Lemonade, whatever. and where all of us started TikTok. Y'all, last Saturday was such a what the hell moment. Like it said it was supposed to ban by midnight. I know I know some of y'all were on TikTok live and all of a sudden like y'all got that notification that it's like hitting left and right. It's like it turns into like the whole apocalypse. And I already got hit when I was opening up my CapCut to make sure. I was like, oh my God, it's getting real. And
Yeah,
not
that.
even like, yeah, and like not even like 24 hours later, oh, it popped. Like, what the hell?
Like, what was the point of even doing that? What was the point? What was the point?
Hmm.
To
I
stress us
mean,
out and to distract us. That was the
yeah.
point.
I was definitely stressed out.
I mean, all of us are too, because like, this whole like, thank you TikTok, goodbye TikTok, all that stuff, because I know everybody was getting ready to move on to other platforms, which, I've seen other creators are like still popping out content on other platforms, which I'm happy about it too. Especially more wrestling content that is like popping up on my feed on Instagram too and on YouTube Shorts. But the
Yeah, it
thing of it is
definitely
just
just
like,
pushed me to expand where I'm putting my content and to put it
yeah.
other places so that way I'm not locked into just one thing, because if they can take it away, they'll take everything away. So I'm just gonna
Hmm.
keep all my content and have it saved, and that was my lesson.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why I'm glad I have a YouTube channel because you know, just in case TikTok does go down, I can just transition over there, and I got subscribers over there. I can
Hmm.
continue doing the stuff I do on TikTok, just on YouTube and longer. You know,
Exactly.
because that's why I always tell you never put your eggs in one basket because you never know because it could be gone like that. So
Yeah. And what is so freaking weird is that, like, even though it got back, but then TikTok and CapCut is not available on the App Store, like Apple and Google Play Store too, which is like, okay, so wait until like in the US someone will buy or anything like that. But then again, it's like so weird because once it got like, back to where it was, the algorithm did change to some people, especially what happened on Monday, of course, and it's like it's all crashing downhill for here. And see, here's the thing, y'all, like when they already put it back for TikTok and CapCut and all that, I knew that this is a whole propaganda going on. And for the fact of the matter is that with this propaganda, it's like a game that they're putting on, especially for other people. And so I made a decision just to delete both apps, which honestly, do I regret it? Absolutely not. Because honestly, it's a sign of a protest for me personally, as someone who is a Latina, who is a female, who is also pansexual, part of the LGBTQ plus community, of course. You know, I have my right to stand for what I believe in too. And with that, what they're doing, it's like a whole propaganda going on. And now with the state of what's going on here in US of A, it's crashing mega hard. Like beyond that, you know.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Living in our tiny town, we're feeling it
I know. And
all
I
over
know
the
it's
place.
affecting by everyone, including you, Michaela, because I know you're a mom
Oh yeah,
too.
oh yeah. And it's just, I just hope that everything ends up working out, because if not, we don't have a lot of other options. So, I'm hoping that someone figures something out.
also, a lot of other platforms pay way better than TikTok does,
Oh yeah.
That part.
That is
and I
true.
don't
And
even
I'm
get
gonna
paid from
say this.
TikTok. I
Yeah.
don't get paid from TikTok, so
Yeah, I don't get it paid. However, y'all,
they
I'm
also
gonna say
banned
this
my
for
first account with no
Instagram.
warning.
Yeah, that's fact. Also on Instagram, if you're a content creator, also they now open another bonus program where you can post pictures as part of like posting picture carousel program. For more likes that you're getting and traction, you get paid. And I was like, well, damn, my indie wrestling shirt Sunday and also like the photo dumps and other pictures I'll be posted. That means I'm gonna earn more coins instead of posting in our threads. Because for like Instagram, the only thing you got to do is like if your account is monetized by a brand deal, subscription, or threads. Now they're adding like for posting pictures, like, okay, so you're actually stepping up even more. And at the same time, you're trying to be like TikTok by adding 3-minute reels. What gives? But,
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
wild. Yeah, all this shit is wild. Hopefully, I don't know. If somebody do about TikTok, hopefully they don't, mess up the app that we once loved. If
Oh,
you
you
never
know
get
they
burned,
will.
then it is what it is.
You know damn well they will mess that shit up.
exactly. I mean,
That's why, and that's why I'm
Facebook,
like scared that they gonna like fucking Mark Zuckerberg about it or some shit, and then it's just gonna be just a bunch of bullshit. Just it ain't gonna be fun. If TikTok, even if TikTok doesn't get banned, it's gonna die on its own like Vine did, because they just ruined the app.
exactly. And it's so funny, like once they kind of like unban everything, guess who created the account? Facebook on TikTok.
By the
That
way, if
was
you haven't blocked that account on TikTok, please block it
mm-hmm.
and Instagram.
Yep. Actually, because Instagram is like run by Meta, of course, the same company for Instagram, WhatsApp, Threads, and Facebook. So it's like nearly impossible. But yeah, yo, it's like this whole thing is gonna be like very wild, especially how it's gonna be suffering throughout not just 4 years, but like for the long run too, and it's
And
like I because like when it comes to social media, it looks like it's gonna be crashing out very hard too for it.
all I'm gonna say is
And
this: I don't know. And to the people that voted for that ban, I don't feel bad for y'all. To the
I
ones
don't
that are
feel bad for
crashing out,
y'all either. I don't
Not
I
at
feel
don't
all.
feel bad for you.
exactly. Exactly. And I know I'm getting ready for the block button right here if I get some comments from people like that too, because like, I don't play like that. Especially you have panels right here from different race, different social class, different pride, creed, no matter what. Okay. We all get along here. We don't take prejudice. We don't take ignorance. We don't take anything from that as well, too. Because at the end of the day, this is what we are together as a unity in one, all together. Okay. And there's no one that's going to be separated everyone too by sex, race, gender, creed, social class, anything in particular. Because we belong here. All right. We were born here. All
Hmm.
right.
Amen.
Amen.
Exactly. Exactly. We got a mom. We got two Gen Zero. And we have someone, member of the LGBTQ plus, including you, TJ, of course. Yeah. It's different class, everything too. And we don't tolerate it like that, you know, because like seriously, one person taking powers, and then people following along, it's like a very sickening. And even though it is a very frightening time like that, I mean, we got no other choice but to survive. And we gotta fight.
Yeah, these next 4 years are gonna be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, you two can come to California. Michaela and I are welcome.
See, I
Yeah.
would, but how do I put this nicely? Y'all burn too much over there for me. Yeah, y'all burn too
Look,
much.
and here's
That's
the
I,
thing,
crazy.
I
it's
even
gonna
thought
happen
about it too.
again
I
this
said maybe
summer.
California, and then an hour later, wildfires began again. And I was like, damn, man, damn,
Pretty much
y'all
the
be
It's
entire state of
y'all can't
California
have
is
shit out there. God,
pretty
it's
much
rained twice. It's rained
California is
twice.
trying to remove itself from the
that's
United
that's
States right now.
that's 2 times too much, Michaela. I'm used to
No,
none.
it's gonna happen again because we aren't
Mm-hmm.
getting no rain. It's January and we're in the 60, 70 degrees, sun's out,
Mm-hmm.
no rain, no nothing. So like
That's-
we're in the droughtiest drought that could ever drought.
So
I
basically,
mean,
California
The
is trying to remove
droughtiest
itself
drought that
from
could
the
ever
United States.
drought.
yes, yes,
Basically,
yes.
California trying to remove itself from the United States.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's trying to take all of us
Exactly.
with it. I'm tired of
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I mean, they wanted to move California, even Oregon and Washington. Hell, Canada's trying to adopt us, which is going to be easier because, like, hey, I can like fly out to Ontario and visit my friends there. Oh wait, my ex fiance. Shit. Never mind.
I'd be forgetting Sienna had a whole life before this. I'd be forgetting that sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On the future yapping with SE episode. Maybe on Valentine's Day, I'll talk about my past history.
I can't breathe.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could say this. If it wasn't for my ex fiance introduced me to like behind the scene within independent wrestling, I would have been in this position where I'm at now. So all I gotta say is so far, even though he's no longer part of the independent wrestling scene, he's a fucking bum. That's all I gotta say. So
Yeah, fuck that bum.
Eh.
exactly. Amen. All right. See, we shifted away from the negativity, into this whole lighthearted stuff, so and speaking of like very lighthearted stuff, and I know we got a big week ahead after Saturday night main event, y'all. Royal Rumble, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep, Royal Rumble's a few days away, and it's gonna be insane. We got the men's Rumble, women's Rumble. We got Cody versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Undisputed Champion, of course. We got Motor City Machine Gun versus the current WWE World Tag Champs, DIY or WWE Champ. Yeah, and so 4 matches has been confirmed total. So this is going to be a very interesting Royal Rumble, and it's going to be in Indiana. Now, I know we're going to be talking about the Rumble itself for the men's and women's, and let's talk about surprises. You know, NXT and TNA surprise. So
Well,
y'all know WWE and TNA are now in a partnership together, and we see some TNA star appearing on NXT, and then some NXT star appearing on TNA wrestling as well. Now, for me, which surprises I would like to see for who's going to make the surprise spot for the Rumble? For the women, of course, obviously Roxanne Perez. She'll make an appearance. And then, of course, Cora Jade, I would love to see her in the Rumble. I also want to see Sol Ruka in the Rumble, too, especially seeing her crazy spot. As you'll know, she's been out for quite some time,
also,
you
she could
know?
do some pretty athletic way to save herself from getting eliminated.
Yeah, like pulling a Kofi Kingston move because now Kofi's a heel,
Yeah,
and we
I don't
need
want to
someone.
see him pull no move this year. He
Mm-mm.
better he better just keep it.
I
Keep
think
it
it'd
Yeah.
be
in.
funny since he's a heel now. The first time someone tries to eliminate him and he goes to save that spot, I think he
Mm-hmm.
should fail it just to show, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is not the same Kofi Kingston. This is really different.
That
That would be
part.
so fucking funny to me.
I know. I would definitely love that. It's brilliant too. And then one more for the NXT. I mean, if I could put anyone for NXT, I would like to see Shotzi in the Rumble too. So from NXT, four for the women. And then like for TNA, obviously Masha Slamovic. And then Jordan Grace will be making her debut in WWE since she's done with TNA wrestling. Yeah, Masha Slamovic. Honestly, I don't mind seeing like Ash by Elegance, formerly known as Dana Brooks, because she did make the appearance in NXT last year. Why not bring her in, but like still go under by Ash by Elegance? But it'll be hilarious if people are going to be chanting Dana Brooks to her,
That's probably what
and
they're
then
gonna do. That's probably what they're gonna do.
they're probably going to do it, and then she'll go crazy ape shit. So
Hmm.
like that, or hell, even like Jody Thread. I don't mind seeing her in the Rumble too. And now for the guys, like for NXT, Ethan Page, he has to be in a Rumble.
Ego.
Yeah, ego. Ethan Page, Trick Williams. I would love to see Trick and Mello like have like a Trick Mello gang reunion.
Whoop that trick.
Yep. I hate to see it. Rich Holland, no brainer. Needed to have someone that is like coming back from the main roster NXT for the Rumble, third one. And then last but not least, why not throw Oba Femi into the
Yes.
mix
Mm.
too for it?
Oh
And
yeah.
then
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then for TNA wrestling, I mean, just put Josh Alexander because he's done with TNA wrestling. Josh Alexander, fucking put Nick Nemeth, aka formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, in a rumble, and then everyone will get a huge pop. And of course, everyone's favorite TNA champion, who we all believe is Joe Hendry.
Say
Yes,
his
sir.
name and he
Yeah,
appears.
that's gonna give a huge reaction pop. And he better stay longer in the Rumble too. Because remember when he made that NXT debut he made and he got eliminated quick? Yeah. And last but not least, why not Trey Miguel? No, no.
Wes, he's your brother. Why would you do
There you go. Oh yeah,
Thank you.
wasn't he in the Rumble? I don't mind seeing him too. So that's what I like to see for the NXT TNA surprises for the men's and the women so far. I mean, y'all want to chime in on it?
Well, obviously TNA. Obviously Joe Hendry. That would be crazy. I want to see. I would love to see Ace Austin. I really like Ace Austin. He would be cool to
Mm-hmm.
see. Um,
Since we
who
got the
else?
partnership, you know who we have to see in that motherfucker, right?
Who?
Oh yeah, the Hardys. Yes, the Hardys. Come
Yeah.
on,
Please,
come on.
please.
Yes, we need the Hardy
I would
Boys
give
in there.
anything.
Yeah.
And as for like NXT, obviously I think Roxanne
Tony,
and Cora are
Tony
gonna be
B,
in there.
Tony B
Um,
got to be in it.
uh, Also, I know this is not like a part of, but if we're gonna have Roxanne and Cora in there, somehow, somewhere, we need to get AJ Lee in there. Come on,
Oh,
Oh
we
that's your
yeah.
need
number
to.
30 right there. That's your number
We
30.
need
Yep. Return.
Roxanne and
Yep.
Cora in the ring, and then let's light it up. Come on, come on. That's their mother
I would
practically.
scream my shit off for
CM
it.
Punk
Oh,
is their
I
I'm
would
about to
father.
I'm about to
cry.
throw something really wild out there. I know it's not gonna happen, but could you imagine? Roxanne, Cora are in there. Number fuck it, let's say it. Number 29 comes out. It's Bailey. Roxanne, of course, start to jump her and whatnot.
Hmm.
Out comes number 30. Let's light it up. Light it up,
Oh
light it up,
yeah.
light it up, light it
And
up.
we're all gonna pop.
She helps to even the odds and then somehow, some way, stand and deliver Team 2001 versus Bailey and AJ. And then the
Yep.
next night at Mania, Bailey versus Roxanne. Give me what I want. Give me what I
Unfortunately,
That
want.
that's
would
not
be
gonna happen.
amazing.
Unfortunately, that would not happen, but I would love to see it.
If Triple H is smart and gives me the pin, it will.
Hmm.
Also, AJ,
That would
AJ,
hit.
baby girl, it won't kill you. It won't kill. We ain't answer for it
Hey,
for her.
hey, hey, hey. Watch yourself. You don't call her baby girl. No, 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 no. Back of the line, buddy. Back of the line.
I've been on this train since 2011, so you back up.
I've been on this train since she was in NXT, the game show. Back of the line,
Which was in
bitch.
2011.
I don't give a fuck. Back of the line, motherfucker.
Uh, this is what yapping with SC is all about. We yapping and
I can't
bickering and
breathe.
hollering, though, but we're all family.
You know what? You know what? No, no. You can take AJ. You know why? Because Punk gonna whoop your ass. Since you got AJ, Kathy is
Punk,
all mine.
Punk
You
is
can't do
old.
shit
We
about
saw
it.
the we. He can't fight. We saw the fight with Jack Perry. He can't fight.
I'll just tell him to.
Oh.
I'll just tell him to go after the rod in your back. It's all over.
Oh.
See,
Hmm.
this is why you don't tell people your weaknesses. Because if I was Bane, it'd be over for you. It'd be over.
That's crazy.
I mean, y'all figures are like amazing, though.
I
I
can't
mean,
breathe.
all that matters is I want to see AJ Lee make a return, and that'll be amazing, and that'll
It's
make
gonna
my
happen
whole
one day. It
night.
might not happen this year, but it's gonna happen one day.
It's gonna
One day.
happen one day. It's gonna
She gonna
happen
she
one
gonna get
day.
tired of people asking her like, "Fine, here y'all go." He's gonna go back in retirement.
Damn, here.
Like, boom, there you go. Yeah, I mean, that would be good. And of course, like, when we're speaking about return with, like, besides AJ Lee, I mean, we got like some stars that haven't even made their return to WWE yet.
I heard that Mr. Kendrick's gonna be in Indianapolis on
Hmm.
February the 1st and January 31st. Interesting.
I
Yes.
mean, it could be a
Yes.
possibility unless him and Triple H kind of like squashed the beef though. Because I remember like back in the day when he was in TNA wrestling, he was like talking mad shit about Triple H.
Which
Well,
is
that's what
wild because
everyone does
Trish
when they
ain't
leave
even the one
WWE,
that
though.
got
So.
him fired. It was Orton. So why are you mad at me?
For
Yeah.
real.
I didn't even get you fired.
Mm-hmm. Like as long as they make amends, you know.
Maybe
I would
Kennedy
love to see.
secretly had a crush on Stephanie.
Hmm.
That would be a problem.
Oh
I
yeah.
wouldn't blame him though. I wouldn't blame him. I
Mm-hmm.
get it. I get it.
Yeah. Who knows?
Oh my god. If she came to the Royal Rumble, that would be a real shock.
I'd lose my mind. I would lose my
Mm-hmm.
damn mind.
I keep having this nagging feeling that during Cena's retirement tour she's gonna come back at least once.
We
She has
forgot the
to, right?
most. We forgot the most obvious one for the women. Nikki Bella.
Oh yeah,
Oh
duh.
yeah, because she made the appearance on the
But
Netflix debut.
You can
Hey,
look, but you can't touch.
hey. At the risk of sounding, I don't like to get too objectifying, but when she did her dance at Raw Netflix, I was like,
I
yeah,
ain't,
she still got it.
I ain't gonna lie, it was like 2009 all over again.
Cornball.
Boy, I,
Hey,
I
I mean,
I
look,
forgot
hey,
how to
look,
speak for a second.
and
I
she's
was,
single now too, so
if just for the pop, I'd be happy with it.
I'll never forget. A part of me legitimately thought she was going to win the first ever women's rumble. The fact that it came down to just her and Asuka, I literally was like, shit, Nikki might take it. She might take this
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker.
and the way she got eliminated too was crazy. She just literally just got kicked off, literally just
Yeah.
kicked. But I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
mind seeing another one. I would like to see. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I would love to see Layla. I mean, Layla's been
I
talking a
think she
lot
is.
lately.
Yeah.
What she's been posting on Twitter seems like she's teasing a rumble return.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got Michelle McCool, we need Layla. We need the
Yep.
other half of Lay Cool.
Yeah. Team Lake Cooper reunion. That'll be amazing. And guess, you know what I'm thinking? Who should make a return? Mickey James.
Mm.
Please,
Yes,
please. I need to hear hardcore country come
hardcore
out of that
country.
Hardcore
Titantron.
country.
Remember
Yeah.
when she showed up in the Rumble as TNA Women's Champion? That was crazy.
Oh man.
You
That
remember
was
they
the
spoiled that
pre-think of
shit for
like
us
a
too? Like, what the
partnership.
Yeah, why
fuck?
did they spoil that?
Like,
You know, I
like,
would
dog,
have.
why would you tell us that?
Like, you imagine the shock on your face. You want to know what you want. Next thing you hear is hardcore
Hardcore
country.
country.
And you know, like,
Mm.
I would also like to see Victoria just because I
Yeah.
saw her at the when she was in the audience and
Yeah.
I
I
love
need
she's on a
her to come
license
back.
Victoria.
contract too. She's on a
Yeah.
license contract.
To
So,
this day, Victoria has my favorite women's finisher of all time. The
Mm-hmm.
fucking Widow's Peak is, it's just that. Peak.
I
It is
used to
peak.
pretend to do
Very.
that in my bedroom.
peak.
I swear,
Mm-hmm.
I swear. I looked up to that woman so much. She commented on one of my comments on her post the other day
Uh-huh.
because I was like, "Little me, like from little me to like you, I love you so much." And she was like, "Oh, like heart, thank you." And I had to stop myself from absolutely just vomiting my fangirl all over her and being like, "You have no idea." I just said all anytime with hearts because I was
See
so
me.
into
I
it.
didn't get to experience Victoria because the first and last Victoria match I ever watched was her last match. I didn't get to see Victoria until she was in TNA as Terra. Because I
Mm-hmm.
started watching it like 2009. And then
Okay.
the first episode of SmackDown I ever watched was her last match.
Oh
Can we talk
wow.
about how she has a banger of a theme song also?
Yes.
Yeah, with Nicki Minaj.
Top five.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know to see that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but since they're doing the TNA thing, what are the odds the beautiful people show up?
That would be
Angelina Love, Velvet
interesting.
Sky.
Honestly, to say Velvet Sky, she's been retired from in-ring competition due to medical reason.
Oh, okay. Well, Angelina
Yeah.
Love still wrestling, so
I mean, could be anything happening, you know.
I mean, anything can happen. We've seen crazier things. So
You know what I was thinking about you when it comes to TNA, who should appear, especially for the men? And I hate to say it, Moose.
No, fuck no,
it's
fuck no,
gonna
fuck
happen.
no, fuck no, fuck him.
Something
And that
tells me.
and that raggedy shark chin bitch bet not bring herself to my
Something
glory
tells
Oh
square
me.
God, no,
ring
I
either.
really don't want to do it.
Something tells me that. Mo- I don't think Tessa gonna be in there, but something tells me Moose is gonna show up, and
I
I'm
cannot
gonna hate
stand
it.
that piece of shit.
Something
Um,
tells me he's gonna be in there, and I hate it so much.
Sienna, you said this is completely unfiltered, right?
Yeah,
Right.
go ahead, go ahead. This is Yapping Wednesday. We can cuss
Moose
whatever.
is the definition of a fucking coon. That motherfucker is a shucking, jiving,
Coonery.
a jive. To throw it back old school, he is a jive ass turkey to the fullest
Yes.
extent. Because why are you shucking and jiving and showing all 32 teeth for this racist white woman?
Who spit on a black woman, by the way, and
Oh
called her the N
yeah,
word
oh
with
yeah.
the hard R.
Like, bro, first of all, you
Jesus
already
Christ,
ain't good. You
Protocol.
had a bad match with Kenny
How do you have
Omega.
a bad
How the
match with one of the
fuck do
best
you have a
wrestlers of
bad
all
match
time?
with Kenny Omega, dog?
One of the
That was
best
a
wrestlers
man
of all
who
time.
wrestled a child, and that shit was a banger.
He
How do you
wrestled
have
an
a bad
inflatable
match with him?
doll. He wrestled an inflatable doll, and it was better than your match. You had a
Mhm.
That's
bad match with one of the
diabolical.
best wrestlers of all time. What are we
Like
doing?
he makes a certain other colorist look like a saint. I won't say names just because that other person is in a very big company and
Let's
I
just
ain't
say
trying to lose
he
energy off of it.
top rope catch a vibe.
Yeah.
That's sick.
He said it, not me. I didn't say it. He said it.
Hey, it's unfiltered. Okay, what are you gonna
Look,
do? He ain't gonna see
honestly
this.
though, it's fuck Tessa Blanchard and whoever supports her. So
Exactly.
Oh, I sent it to
Also,
the group, our group chat tonight when they said Tully Blanchard's here. I said, Tully, tell your daughter she a bitch.
to them
Mhm.
tell
three,
her she's a
those
slut.
three dudes
That's
were
the reason
definitely
why
plants.
I don't enjoy TNA wrestling like I used to, because she's in the company and she's back too.
Did y'all see
Like,
that picture of those three dudes holding that sign?
oh my God.
They were
Yeah.
definitely plants. They were definitely plants. Cause ain't no way. And
Nah,
then
nah.
they're doing a
You wanna
meet
know
and
how I know they
greet.
were real? Because of the black dude. I've seen so many coons just like him, and that's what they all look like.
And then they're
Straight
doing a
up,
meet
just
and greet
you can tell
in
he made the
Texas.
signs too. I just know he made them bitches.
Bro, they're doing a meet and greet in Texas with her in it. She ain't gonna have nobody at her table.
I
You
saw it on
know it's
Facebook
bad
and
when
people are not too
Texas
happy
calls
about
you a
it.
racist. That's how
Yes,
you know it's
Texas.
bad. Especially Dallas. They were in Dallas and she was getting called a
Exactly.
racist. That's how you know you fucked up.
Texas is
Yeah.
one of the most conservative states in America. What are we doing, man?
Especially Dallas. Dallas is that's one of the main reasons all the other major cities in Texas look down on Dallas. Is because the rest of them are majorly for the better part liberal places. Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and then Dallas is the one where it's like, hey, fucking throwing out the F slurs and N words and shit. Don't you love Dynasty?
Well,
JR
yeah,
and
we both
them. Well,
Southern
well, we
boys.
got the big hats, the big hair. The bigger the hair, the closer to God, unless you're queer. That's Dallas. That is Dallas to a T, and that is a major reason why
That's
all
the
of us
South in
fucking hate
general.
Dallas.
It's the
Dallas is
South
the
in
one
general.
city. You know how they say we make fun of Austin, but if anyone else outside of Texas makes fun of Austin, we'll ride or die for Austin because it's like our little brother. Dallas is the exception. If anyone else outside of Texas shits on Dallas, we're gonna be like, ha, you're fucking right.
That's why people hate the Dallas Cowboys
That too.
because they suck.
Oh, I can't wait to be in Texas on my birthday weekend for AEW All In.
I'm gonna try to get there. If not
I
there,
Mhm.
SummerSlam.
I gotta bring it in, y'all people watching, come in close. I know y'all don't know our group dynamic, but if there ever comes a day when some of the viewers are like, man, I don't think TJ really cares for the people in MEM, I am going to Dallas just to show this one around and make sure she has a good time. I
Mhm.
can't fucking stand Dallas.
Mhm. At Arlington.
That's another reason why I hate the Cowboys. They play in Arlington and call themselves the Dallas Cowboys. That
Well,
is the biggest
the
case
Dallas
of
Cowboys have a
imposter syndrome ever.
Playing in Santa Clara at Levi's Stadium. And you call yourself the San Francisco 49ers?
That's why I have a
see. This is
problem with
why I
the
hate the 49ers.
Giants
See,
and the
this is why the
Jets. They'll
49ers
play in New
are
Jersey.
frauds.
You play in New Jersey, dog. You're not the New York Giants or Jets. You're Jersey.
Also, the Patriots. Aren't they in Boston?
Nah, I'll let that slide because that whole area was the New England area. That's what they're named after, is the New England Patriots from the colony. So I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, regardless, regardless, this is like what we have to deal with when it comes to certain things. Let's just hope we don't see her appearing in the Rumble at all.
If she
You know.
appears in that Rumble, I will take a first class flight to Indianapolis to smack Triple H on his bald head.
Somebody message Wheezy right now. Tell her if that bitch shows up, she needs to lead the chorus of boos.
Wait, hold
She
on.
better.
Nate gonna be there. I'm gonna tell Nate to do it. We'll tell Nate to do it.
Oh yeah,
Tell
he's
Nate to
gonna
go
be at the
backstage and
Rumble.
slap him.
Yeah. All right, Michaela. I know you have like in my Who show appear like NXT TNA surprises also return for Rumble.
I want Joe Hendry to come and do his thing. Obviously, that's my number one thing. I believed and it paid off. So I'm gonna keep believing, because if I keep believing in Joe Hendry, it's gonna pay off. And then obviously I'm I'm really excited and hoping that Masha Slamovich is in the Women's Royal Rumble, and that Cora Jade also comes in the Women's Royal Rumble, because they're having some beef right now. And let me tell you, if you don't know about Cora Jade's past with Deathmatch, like, she can really fight. Like,
Oh, I
you
saw
know?
clips of
Yep.
that girl back in GCW.
Yup.
She can really fight.
Yeah.
So like, I need that feud. I need that feud because I will eat it all up. I love Roxanne Perez so much, but Cora Jade is my girl, and so I want to see, I want that to get kickstarted at the Royal Rumble. And I'm also a little salty that, because we all knew that Charlotte was coming back. Okay,
Oh
I
yeah.
know. I know we all knew. I know that, like, it was a known thing. We knew she was coming back. But like, we just don't do surprises anymore.
Somebody
Why are
pointed
we
out
putting out a
that it's
video?
supposed to be for a bigger surprise, like how they announced Randy was coming back for War Games. They said, I'm delusional, but I think that's what they're doing. The same thing.
Wait. What I missed? I want to give
I
you some
hope
more pizza.
so.
What happened?
I get it. Your pizza's more important than us, Tay. Wow.
Oh
That
wow.
is not what I. Okay.
This is not trail mix.
See. Okay. See, this is why the Warriors lost. Damn it.
I don't give a shit anymore, Taze.
And the 49ers didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I
You
know
didn't
because you think
either.
like
What?
she
And neither
slapped
did
him.
you. Neither did you.
Yes, we did, bitch.
I'm talking about you. I was like, what the hell?
It became bullshit.
Is Naomi coming out? Why are we getting all the lace?
What happened?
Fine.
Wait, is it? I got it.
Yeah, it makes you.
Oh, I thought it was like a
Whoa,
Doctor Strange thing or some shit.
I don't know. This
That
is
was crazy.
like
It was perfect
Scared the
time,
fuck out
too.
of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you touch anything, TJ?
No, I literally just did this, and it
There we go again.
Can't breathe.
Wow, this is some crazy.
DJ Hash Flowers confirmed.
Wait, I gotta test something. Activate vital scan. Damn it!
There you
Ah,
go.
there it is. There it is. There it
Little
is.
delay, but there we go.
There you go.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
Y'all heard it here
So
first,
yeah,
folks. I am super able.
it's all good. But yeah, I mean, the thing of it is that when it comes to like surprise and all that, it may be unpredictable or maybe not too. But come to think of it, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some return too, especially the ones that have been out for months. Carmelo and Alexa Bliss. I know Alexa Bliss was supposed to be getting ready to make her return, but then there's like an ongoing like contractual dispute
Mm.
for like how they wanted to pair with her, for the storyline for her return. Carmella, they have not said anything about her return yet. Because both Alexa and Carmella have been out for like over a year because they just had babies.
Can we also talk about how Corey Graves said what he said, and then he left, and then he came back, and then he said something completely different, and the tone was completely.
WWE, you
Can
know
we
what it
talk
was?
about that?
You know what it was? You ever seen an episode of Family Guy where old girl had that gun Lois's back? That's what it was. That's how Triple H was to Corey Graves.
You know
Triple H
what
told
I
that man, he
really
said, go home, take a break, deep
thought?
breath, count to 10, and then bring your bitch ass back to this commentary booth, all right? If this was
Unless,
5 years
He
ago,
wrote
unless,
that.
5 years ago, that old man would have said, best of luck on your future endeavors.
He
Get the
would have been
fuck
out there
out.
the next that night. That night.
And then,
unless,
and then he would have let Carmella go too, just cause she married to the motherfucker.
Yep.
He
mhm,
he would have
He's
fired the
collateral
whole
damage.
family just cause.
Collateral damage.
yes, unless if he's gonna make a surprise entrance to the Royal Rumble.
Nah.
Oh, he's if Pat McAfee's in it, cause Indianapolis or whatever, Corey's gonna eliminate him. Corey's gonna
Oh
be in that
yeah,
bitch and eliminate him.
Plus,
it's
he's
gonna
been
Mhm.
clear for
happen.
like 4 years now, so.
Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1, and then Corey Graves' music hit. And then 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yep,
Yeah, I need that elimination. I need it. I need Corey to just toss
Immediately.
his bitch ass out of there.
Immediately.
it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
But guess who I have a feeling he'll probably make his return in the ring for the Rumble. And I hate to say it, I'm not a fan of his for what he did tomorrow. Ronaldo JBL to the
Oh,
Rumble.
Now, fuck all that. I want to see my boy Wade Barrett. I need to see some bad news, man.
boo!
I need to see
Also,
somebody get
there's
hit with a
one
bullhammer
person
apple.
that's going to be making a return. And of course, all the almost sapien is going to be happy.
Oh my.
Yo, you know what'll be insane? Omos and Obafemi, the men's Rumble face off.
Bro.
Mm.
Yo. Clear the ring.
It's going to be crazy.
Holy
I'm so
crap.
excited. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because there's a lot of people I want to see. I know John Cena's going to be there. I
And he
have a
better win.
feeling I have a
Mm-hmm.
feeling he's not. And here's why. Here's why. And we talked about it on Richie's podcast a little bit about why I feel this way, but it's very much the promo that he gave was like very talking down on himself. He doesn't think
Mm-hmm.
he has it. His confidence is low. Like he's on a losing streak. He said it himself. So I really think that this year is going to be a climb to the top, and I think that losing it Royal Rumble is going to be the first piece to that puzzle. And I
All I
hate
know
to
is
say it.
he better leave WrestleMania with the world title. That's all I know.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to be talking about, during the Rumble talk. Who will win the Rumble?
Well, I know who should win. John
Oh, yeah.
Cena for the
John
men.
Cena, obviously, for the men. I do want to see John Cena winning the Rumble. You
And then for the
know,
women's, it's probably gonna be. It should be Io Sky, but I got a feeling they're gonna give it to Charlotte.
Fuck
I'm
no,
going with
no,
Charlotte as
no.
well.
Something in my gut tells me they're gonna give it. It should be Io Sky.
You know why I
It's,
know it's not going to be Charlotte? Because Tiffany is the champion, and it's going to sound so bad, and it's not a dig to Tiffany. Tiffany has not been champion long enough, and is not does not have the star power as a champion to warrant a Rumble win to challenge her. Her title
Mhm.
reign right now being her first main roster title reign warrants a elimination chamber #1 contendership win to be her challenger. Rumble is for someone who's this is an established vet holding this title, and we're trying to make a name for someone.
but then again,
Yeah,
Bailey won last year, and Io was the champion.
yeah,
EO's a worldwide competitor though. We're talking
exactly.
Stardom,
How about
NXT,
think,
multiple time champion,
Okay, that's
all
fair. That's
that
fair.
good shit.
think of this, y'all. Listen, think of this. Io and Dakota, Io Sky's on Monday Night Raw, right?
Yep.
Guess what brand Bailey's on right now?
Raw.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get the Damage Control reunion, and it looks like Damage Control is gonna be back. Then am I gonna have to go back to being a heel?
or just running among his faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the route they're gonna go to.
Yeah. But then there's rumor about like there's gonna be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley from Mania. And we're maybe seeing Jade Cargill making her return in the Rumble, and then we're gonna find out who attacked Jade.
Mm.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be Bianca, the one that attacked her, and that's where it's gonna be the heel turn.
Yeah, it was definitely Bianca or Naomi who attacked her. I'm
I
at
think it
this
was
point
Naomi
I'm
because
so convinced.
I'm convinced it's Naomi. I'm convinced it was Naomi. Because
See,
the way
I'm
she been
starting to think
acting
it's
towards
Bianca now.
Bianca, bro,
The
I don't
longer it
know.
goes, I'm thinking it's Bianca.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, Bianca and Naomi's going to be defending the women's tag title on this upcoming episode of NXT against the Meta-4 girls. And we're going to find out who attacked Jade, regardless.
Oh yeah, we have to soon. It's yeah, we gotta find out.
It's going to be Bianca's heel turn. And then from the looks of it, I mean, we still got that transfer window coming up, still going, you know. And for the women's rumble, it's like it's so complicated, like who's gonna be winning at best. People wanted to see EO. Other people is gonna be seeing Charlotte winning the rumble, which is like the most likely. And then reports about we're gonna be seeing, a talks of Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley at Mania, which is a chance about Bianca be the one turning heel and be the one that was attacking Jade. Like this whole women's rumble, it's gonna be leaving like a whole lot of big anticipation. And that's what I love about it the most too. We're not sure who's gonna be winning this year and who's gonna be facing Rhea or even Tiffany. I mean,
Yep.
It's a toss
anything
up.
goes.
It's a toss
Yeah,
up.
I love it.
it is. And
I
then
love the
for like
Rumble.
the guys, obviously it's gonna be John Cena, but then at the same time, if it's not Cena,
It's
it's gonna
Punk.
be CM Punk.
It literally has to be one of those two people.
If not
And
Cena, it's
again,
Punk.
it's not a knock to anyone on the roster. Nobody else has any what's the word I'm looking for? Any true fire under them as to why they should be the one to win it.
Exactly. And then if Cena wins the Rumble, we're going to be seeing Cena versus Cody at Mania if he's going to retain the title from Kevin Owens.
Hot take? I think Cody should lose at Rumble.
I do too. I think he should lose, and
Mm-hmm.
I think Sami Zayn should win the Royal Rumble.
That's
Get out.
crazy.
Get out. Get out.
I
And again,
Kevin
this
mean,
ain't a knock to Sammy. I love Sammy, but no,
Kevin Owens versus Sami
no,
Zayn for the
no.
WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
I'm
Come
going
on.
to be
Sammy's
okay with
not winning the
it,
Rumble.
but
Not this year. No.
No, you're right, because they're going to win it next year in Saudi.
Hey, that's
Probably.
fine. Oh God. Oh God.
I just realized that. Oh,
He
God.
definitely probably is, which happy for him. I just throwing up at the fact that the Rumble's in Saudi next year. That
oh man,
That's
all
yeah.
those
crazy.
women and those fuck ass bodysuits. Those
I'm
poor
surprised they're
girls.
going to let
Oh
that many women
God.
in
What?
there.
Like it?
I'm surprised they're going to let that many women in the ring at once.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. I guarantee you, them eliminations gonna be happening quick as fuck next year.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like a 2K match. There's gonna be 8 in the ring at one time. Go, come in, go, come
Go
in.
come in. Yeah.
You're going to be the quickest Rumble match ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a shame though.
Ugh.
From the looks of it, like who's going to be winning a Rumble or anything like that, it could be leading to uncertainty. But
Mm.
yeah, Michaela, who do you think will win the women's and the men?
For the women's, I don't know. It's like a toss up because I really want to see someone like Stephanie Vacur or Julia kind of get it because I'm really impatient. That's the only reason. I'm impatient.
Fair, fair.
I'm I'm so ready for them to be on the main roster, and so I'm just like, hurry up, do what we got to do so that
They're
we can
definitely
get
going
this
to be in
done.
that Rumble, though. I feel they got to be in
They
that
have
Rumble.
to be. They
They
have
got
to
to
be.
be.
They have to be. The type of matches they've been putting on in NXT, The NXT women's roster is levels above even the main roster right now, in my opinion. So like I really want someone from NXT to win it. I really do. I think it's time for a call up. I don't know who, maybe even Roxanne, because I feel like it, as far as she goes, she's done everything that she could possibly do on the main
Mm,
roster or on NXT, and I
yeah.
think it's time for her to move up a little bit. Also, she's close to Liv's stature, and so I really, really, really want to see them get in the ring. As much as I'm hating on her right now because of her whole feud with Rhea Ripley, I still want to see that. So I'm hoping that someone from NXT. And as far as the men, I don't think Cena's gonna win. Big big Cena fan, so it sucks that I'm saying that, but I don't think he's gonna win. I feel like maybe it'll be CM Punk. It's not gonna be Drew McIntyre because
No God.
he's already done everything he needs to do with that. So he's
Mm-hmm.
not winning that. Seth is not winning that. So I think it would have to be CM Punk or even maybe Dominic Mysterio, someone who's a little bit lower on the card, who maybe needs a new push.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I'm just so not definite on the men's Royal Rumble because everything is so up in the air, and
Yeah.
it could literally go any type of way. Like we can't predict. We can't predict.
Yeah.
I
Like
will say
and
it's one of the least predictable rumbles. Like we think it's
mhm.
predictable. Like everybody thinks Cena's gonna win, but no one Triple H. He's gonna throw a curveball in there.
Exactly. Yeah, this Rumble is gonna be like something that is gonna be like, okay, who's gonna be winning? Who's gonna be here? Who's gonna
Watch
be
the winner
anything
be
like that?
neither Cena nor Punk.
Yeah. And we're gonna find out if Cody's gonna retain the title or not. Anything can happen.
He probably is, but I don't think he should.
Yeah. I mean, if Cody's gonna retain the title, it's probably gonna be Cody versus Cena,
Or
obviously.
Cody versus unless Randy wins it again.
Yeah, Randy Orton. I mean, I won't be mad at it. I mean, I'll be cool with it. Yeah. And with that, let's just go ahead and end something in the last subject. It's just gonna be for fun. Yeah, exactly. That song.
It's
That
fat,
song.
juicy, and
The
wet.
response yesterday.
It's fat, juicy, and wet, like he said.
Oh God.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Look,
Sexy Red and Bruno Mars's new song.
it's a
I'm
bop.
giving it like
I mean, he did say he wanted to
25.
make a strip club anthem. He got his strip club anthem. I
More
got a
like a
feeling he can be
Beth
playing in
Baby
more than
strip
just strip
club.
clubs, though.
Yeah,
It's
Hey,
a
never
bop.
hey,
not
I'm
like.
rocking hard as fuck with that song. You feel me?
It's a bop.
I mean, I
I don't
never
even like
heard
Sexy
Bruno
Red,
Mars
but that shit
been
go
going
hard.
explicitly ever since his collab with Cardi B. But even though it wasn't even that explicit, but dang, Bruno
I've never
Mars.
seen Bruno this explicit. Like, I've heard him say some freaky shit, but never like this. And I've
Mm,
heard
I
Gorilla and Versace on the floor and Please Me. I ain't never heard him say like talk like this.
This ain't no
mhm,
Versace on the floor. No Versace, no floor.
Hey,
He ain't catching grenades no more.
mm. I mean, look who's he collaborating with.
Yeah,
Sexy Red, who
he
is
had the perfect
known
person on the
for
song.
rapping the most raunchiest lyrics ever. Talking about baby daddy leaving, my coochie's popping.
He, Sexy Red was the perfect person on to be on the song. And I can't stand Sexy Red, but this she was the perfect person to be on the song.
Mm-hmm.
Like say what you want about Sexy Red, that girl knows how to make a hit.
she
And the
said,
hit
she
she
said,
made.
milk on your mustache from when I come.
That's
I
Shakespeare.
mean, look
That's
at her lip
Shakespeare,
gloss
dog.
line with all
Hey,
the names.
Shakespeare.
for a strip club hit,
So I'm like, okay.
turn that shit up. Turn that shit up.
It's a
Oh my.
bop. It's a
I've
bop.
been
I'll
saying
dance
that
to it.
chorus all day long. Just that.
I was
I don't
listening to
even
that shit at
get
work.
bang pussy so good, make me throw up a set.
Like Bruno, this is not the Bruno Mars that I know.
This is
Oh,
not
Yeah, and
you.
plus, Bruno Mars has been like having a glow up that is like a WTF moment. I was like, okay, so he's like from a gentle soul of a gentleman to now. look at me now. I'm hard as a motherfucker.
Well,
Oh my
when I
god.
first heard the song, my first initial thought was, Bruno, how much do you owe them people? Because remember, he's in debt. So, like,
That's
how much
what
do you
Nah,
I
owe?
here's the
thought
thing. That
too.
man told the people, he said, I don't owe shit. I don't have debt. He said, I'm in it for the games. That man literally go in that booth, hits one of these, he be going, all right, what we go recording? What we doing? Strip club anthem? Record. I got it. Don't worry. First take. I got this shit. Put fat, juicy,
And I
getting
saw
wet.
the music.
That's it.
And I
That's all
saw
you
the
need right
music
there.
video. Saw the music video of it, and Lady Gaga and Rosie was
Yeah,
in
that's a
the
W
music video
having
as a
Lady Gaga
cameo.
and Rosie in the song
Yeah,
was fire.
Rosie was the last collaborator that Bruno Mars made. APT
Bruno
or
was flexing on
ABBA.
everybody.
That
That's what
song is
that was.
fire as
That was
fuck,
him
by the way.
flexing on everybody, saying,
Both of
I'm
those
really the
songs are
biggest
fire.
one out this motherfucker. I collab with everybody and make
Can
hits.
we talk about how fly Bruno Mars looked in that video?
In
What?
every
They both
video,
look so
nigga, what are we
good.
Oh
talking
yeah, Bruno
about,
Mars is
dog?
the
Exactly.
flyest dude on earth. He's fly as hell.
He
Yeah.
has a whole song about how
Hmm.
fly he is.
I drank till I'm drunk. I said, oh my.
Not even, I'm talking about fly is me.
Hmm.
That man said, I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me.
He be having that shit on too.
He do.
Hmm. Exactly.
He's a
All I
national
can
treasure.
Shout out Bruno
exactly.
Mars,
All I can
man.
say that that new song, "Sexy Red," Bruno Mars have me feeling some type of way. Depends on the mood too, but hey, this is 2025. Everybody can go into like either or, with the song and
Oh, I was like,
switch
what you
up
mean
the
by that,
genre.
Sienna? I was like, what you mean by that?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying. With that,
See,
we're gonna
Sienna's
end it
trying
with
to
a
have
close.
me fight motherfuckers in a club in Vegas. That's what she's trying to do. I'm telling you that right now.
I ain't
Because
going
that song's
to
gonna
Vegas.
play in the club. She gonna start dancing, and this fuck ass dude's gonna come over and be like, "Oh, nice," and
In
I'm gonna have
Dallas or
to,
in
And then
Jersey?
we gotta get, and then we gotta jump a nigga. Then we gotta jump niggas.
In
straight
Dallas or
Jacob
in
Fox
Jersey?
two
You know I'm
style.
not going to Vegas because of work. All right. So we're gonna be ending with a closing yap though. All I can say is that like, regardless of all this fuck ass that's going on in the world and all that, at least we got wrestling, of course, and music and friends and company going on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
indeed.
Yep. Anything else y'all want to say during this closing yap?
Um, yeah. Like I said earlier, if you voted for the Orange Oompa Loompa, I don't feel bad for what's gonna come next for you. I don't feel bad for what's coming to you or what happens to you. If your family get deported, oh well, I don't give a damn. You shouldn't have voted for him. Shit. We told you what was gonna happen, and you still voted for the nigga. So yeah, fuck you. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah. Also subscribe to my YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That was
DJ
great.
Michaela.
Um, I'm really excited for what wrestling has in store, and I'm hoping that the things that are not exciting me start to excite me because honestly, I like to enjoy wrestling and I don't like to not enjoy the product. So at the end of the day, I just want to be entertained. So if y'all can entertain me, that's all I'm asking for. Keep me entertained.
Yeah, same.
And
Wrestling.
I'm
I'm
really
excited for the Royal Rumble.
Yes, oh my God. I'm so excited for the Royal Rumble and I'm excited for John Cena's retirement tour. I'm gonna cry a
Mhm.
lot. So if
I'm
you
gonna
don't want to see
cry.
it
And
too
I'm
we'll
going
bad,
be
to
there
cry.
with you on your side.
if you
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
cry
see it
before.
too bad, because it's
Mhm.
happening and it's coming. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, Michaela the Ring Queen. Follow me on TikTok, Michaela the Ring Queen. And follow the Familia and everyone here, because everyone here is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Now, TJ.
Um, I got to do the usual out of pocket lines, but first, go follow me on all my socials. You can find that Linktree/TJ Gatsby, just like this name is spelled right here. Time for the out of pocket moment for me, because yes, everything else I said wasn't, at least isn't as out of pocket as this is about to be. Um, ladies, to all the ladies out there, if you find this mug even somewhat attractive, please tell me before I start training, because I'm telling you right now, the second I start get bookings as an indie wrestler, at least for the first few months, I am going to be a whore. if I get any sort of attention from any of the female wrestlers out there, I'm gonna be a whore.
Just go
At
to NXT,
least,
brother. Just go to
at
NXT.
least, I'm telling you right now. One of y'all better lock me down before I get to the performance center, because y'all know what happens behind the doors at the performance center. I
We
can
do?
I cannot be held responsible for what happens if I get to the performance center. I'm not locked down. I don't want nobody to be like, oh man, I've always had a crush on Carmelo Knight. Because I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, took too
Is that
long.
going to be
Now
your ring
NXT
name
rookie
now, Carmelo Knight?
35 is here.
You heard it here first. Ladies,
Yeah.
lock TJ down
Yeah, lock him
immediately.
down.
Lock that
So
man down
Carmelo
I mean, come
Knight
today.
on.
is going to be
He
your
can
ring name
Today.
sing.
now?
He can sing. He can rap. He's an actor. There's nothing that man can't do. So
He
yeah.
can rap
Full
too.
package. Full package.
I'm like a
Come
two by
on.
horn, but Tay does not tell lies.
Mm-hmm.
And I can cook. I can cook.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got a
Mm-hmm.
chef.
I see some of the shit y'all dudes be cooking. Them niggas don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
cook. Y'all be struggling. I can tell y'all be struggling because they don't know how to cook.
Mm-hmm.
That shit look like prison food that they be making y'all. So yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, y'all, that is the closing yap, though. They already plugged their social media now. All I can say, everyone, thank you so much for joining my show, yapping with us, seeing friends. Like I said, we could yap whatever we want, say what we have to say with unfiltered and all that stuff, because it's my show and I can do whatever the hell I want with it too. Wrestling, music, life, all this crap. But
Yeah.
anyway, go follow me on social media: Instagram, Sienna_Chanel, Blue Sky at Sienna Chanel, Twitch, twitch.tv/Sienna_Chanel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, comment down below. And if you're leaving out of pocket stuff, especially anything, because we went dive deep how we express how we feel too. I know it's a very scary time. We're all here for you. And I know it's like a very scary time and everything. And if you leave like any other like mess up comment, all that, you'll be automatically blocking all that, because like at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And we're all of us are suffering and everything too. Comment, like, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon for a notification when I'll be dropping new videos, long form or short video forum, whichever the case would be. Also, thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video, of course. SeatGeek code Sienna Chanel to save $20 off for your first purchase. Again, part of my commission will gonna go towards the Wildfire and Disaster Relief Fund, which link will be in the description bar below. Again, sending much love to everyone in the LA area during the wildfire and also the recovery as well. It's been a scary time and all that. My hearts are with y'all too, and my hearts are with everyone too. And again, y'all are not alone. We're here for you. Please be kind to one another no matter what. We got this no matter what. And that's it for now for all of that. Till then, TJ Gatsby, Deontay, Tay the
Yeah.
Whore, Michaela the Ring Queen. I'm your girl, Sienna SC Chanel. And that is it for Yapping with SC and Friends. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day, night, or whichever y'all are at. Take care and etc. y'all.
Yeah.
Yeet.